All right. Let's give you the 5-minute update here. Hey, everybody. Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine. Think Magazine, put in a geek and you got me. And today I'm doing this video to kind of give you an idea of where I am, where I'm going, where I've been, all that other good stuff here on Geekazine. Now, as you know, Geekazine has been around for over 15 years. In fact, we'll celebrate our 16th year come October of this year, 2023. Lots of things have happened in the last 15 and a half years, going on 16 years, that have been great. And the best part is it's just been amazing how I could support myself by doing this. And not only just creating content for Geekazine, but also going out and going to events and being a part of events and learning about products and then reporting about products. Well, in the last 10 years, things kind of switched around. I got rid of my episodic content, which I thought at the time was a great idea, because then I'd get into doing things like unboxings, like we've got the Restream, or the Yellow Box in-stream here. Restream. Sorry. By the way, there's no editing in this video. This is going to be straight up to the point, because I want to give you a true status of where I am, where Geekazine is. So, but anyway, unboxings like this, where I've built this, I rebuilt the studio and I rebuilt the studio again. And then I had to move the studio last year, so I had to rebuild it again. But it was focused on that because I thought that was better to have more evergreen content than it was to have expirable content. And it did great for many years. It was awesome. And I got a lot of products. We did a lot of reviews. We did a lot of back and forth, went to shows, did a lot of interviews. And then I had supplemental income. Basically, I would go out to other people's events with my cameras and cover their events. You might have remember back in 2018, we did Hardware Con. And of course, we went to Korea so many times and did live events from there. But, since the pandemic, things kind of dried up. And this year, unfortunately, has been this weird shift where everything shifted virtual, but never shifted back. And a lot of the companies that I would go out and do videos for, basically they either changed the way that they did things, or they got new staff and new staff changed the way things worked. However it worked, it just things have just kind of gone into this new shift. We got a big event that's happening in Las Vegas in August for VMware Explorer. I help with a company called V Brown Bag, which is a great YouTube channel. You should check them out over at youtube.com/V Brown Bag, as in virtual brown bag, V Brown Bag. And we'll be doing live content from VMware Explorer, formerly VMworld. And so that's great, but we're still up in the air on getting things like sponsors. That's where everything is kind of falling into its unknown. I've done, during the pandemic, I did a lot of stuff with a group called Office Hours, officehours.global. And I still am doing a lot of stuff with them. I'm managing their YouTube, and of course, I'm on the panel on a regular basis. I scaled back a little bit because I needed to focus on my stuff, because with some of the sponsorships dropping, and then, of course, Amazon Live, to let you know what happened there. 3 years ago, I started on Amazon Live as a live stream influencer. And the idea was to basically go live on YouTube and on Amazon and just kind of show you different products. And it's been great. And create a lot of videos over there. You can see all my stuff over at amazon.com/shop/Geekazine. But this last year, writing has been on the wall that things are starting to change. And we just had Prime Days last week, where 2 days of doing live streams on Amazon would equate to me being able to continue on with what I'm doing on Geekazine for at least the next 2-3 months until the next Prime Days. Well, that did not happen the way that a lot of the Amazon live streamers expected it to. And we won't go into details on that, but let's just say that there was changes that if we would have followed it, which basically puts me into a aspect of being a QVC type person, and I'm not really a QVC type person. Yeah, I want to show you about things like the end stream, definitely, but I don't want to feel like I have to pitch every time so you can buy. I'm still going to be on Amazon Live, but I don't know where my role is on there just yet because there's a lot of things that have happened. Now, that brings me to today. And so last week, I kind of saw this writing on the wall right before Prime Days, and I kind of knew what was going to happen, and it happened exactly the way I expected it to. With the fact that I'm looking for new sponsors to vault this channel into the next to 20 years of Geekazine to 25 years of Geekazine, I need to kind of take the step back, and I need to kind of figure out what we're going to be doing on the channel to bring more viewers to the YouTube side of things and the podcast side of things, because that's what's been lacking. A lot of shorts have been on YouTube, and shorts are great, but longer form content also is something that's really great. And I'm not ready to give up the long form content, although I do want to add the short form content to your viewing pleasure. So here's what it all boils down to. I'm going to continue a lot of different things. First of all, the studio, I don't know, you can kind of see it. The studio got a little bit of an upgrade, and I added some more stuff, mostly for organizational purposes. And of course, we still have the over the table view like this, for the unboxings, the over the camera view for the unboxings. But we're going to take this into a little bit more back to the episodic content that I used to produce. One of the shows that I used to do, called The 5 Tech Things You Should Know, was a show that a lot of people wondered why it was gone, why it left. And I told them, basically, we went from the expirable to the evergreen type content. Now, I feel that with the 5 Tech Things, I can turn around and make that into a semi-evergreen, semi-expirable with the shorts. And so that's what I'm working on. That's the first part of the episodic content that is coming to Geekazine. I am thinking of other ways to bring in stuff. I want to get back to the mobile roots, dealing with phones, dealing with tablets, dealing with computers. That's where I've lived so many years, and I felt in the last 5 years that hasn't happened. And so I want to get back into that, because I need to, not only for my mental health, but also for my physical health. Ever since 2016, if you follow the channel, I had Bell's palsy that I had an episode in 2015, 2016, I had Bell's palsy. 2018, I had Bell's palsy on this side. 2018, I had the rare occasion of having Bell's palsy on this side. And of course, that's changed a whole lot of life thoughts and lessons, like how, taking care of my body. And in the last 3 years, I've run on a regular basis every day. That's the type of stuff that I'm working on. You saw the beard grow. I do need to do some trimming, but I have some work that needs to be done on the teeth. That's the one thing that's I'm always self-conscious about, because my center teeth have been going off on their own direction. And so now it's time to say, hey, how can we get this back so I can look what I feel is more presentable on camera, and so I can smile a little bit more. I think that's the big thing. It's hard for me to smile with the Bell's palsy, because this side does feel every now and then when I talk like there's a rock that's hanging from here. And I just, there's not much I can do. keep up on my health, take care of myself so I don't have any heart issues or anything like that, and move forward. And that's what we're trying to do. So the episodic content, 5 tech things, I'm going to be running a 6-week test to see where I can go, how I can do that, and then probably culture it and bring that into, wherever it's going to be. It's not like it's going to go away in 6 weeks. It's just I'm taking the 6 weeks to kind of bring it back and remember how, I had to write a script, I had to read the script, and then I had to edit the script. That's basically how that all went. And then, of course, bringing some more content that's going to be more direct towards you guys here on YouTube and less on the other channels. Like I said, I'll still be doing Amazon Lives. I'll still be doing stuff on Twitch, but I need to keep the focus here because, subscriber counts have been dropping. Excuse me. I found out that we have a very low percentage of the subscribers that come to the channel or come back to the channel on a regular basis. And so I want to make sure that you guys get everything that you want from this channel back out there. And of course, we hit 25,000 subscribers. Right before the pandemic, we were on track to hit 25,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. And then things, like I said, I had to do mad scrambles and I changed a lot of things around. And that just kind of slowed down the subscriber count. And now we're still sitting where I should be at like 30 to 35,000 subscribers 3 years later. We're still at 25,000, and that needs to be corrected as well. So I'm getting long in the tooth here, and I don't want to do that. The whole point is to tell you where I'm going, where I'm at, and how this is going to change. So basically, bottom line, episodic content's coming back. 5 tech things. Might be doing, I have a website called App Wild. Used to be iPad 365, but I wanted to bring in other apps because, of course, you have Android apps, you have Kindle Fire apps, you have apps on the computer that I wanted to talk about. So thinking about bringing that back into play and a couple others. There are a lot of opportunities for you guys to help out if you want to, too. So down in the comments, if you'd like to help out, please let me know there. Geekazine@gmail.com. You can definitely email and with a subject, I want to help out. And basically, I'm looking for people that are going to inspire me. And that could mean giving me ideas for shows. That could mean writing a script for a show. And of course, if you do write a script, I'll let everybody know that that's you that wrote that script. Being a little bit more community driven than anything. I don't know if that's going to work because I've never really played with community before. I watched it in other groups, like office hours and building a community there. But Geekazine needs to have its community. And I got to figure out where that is. And so that's where this soul searching comes in. So bottom line is that's where we're going to go. We still got a lot of stuff. Like, for instance, hey, you see the Geek AI t-shirt. You can get it in the link down below, or you can go to my Amazon page to get it there. So you got different options. That helps support me. You can always donate to Venmo.com/Geekazine or PayPal.me/Jeff Powers. Jeff Powers, I think. Yeah, Jeff Powers. And then we're going to also get the Patreon going and get some great deals on the Patreon so you can be part of the show and bring the community back in so we can all be sconies and have some fun with tech content. So I hope that's good to you guys, and I hope you appreciate what I'm trying to bring for content and how I'm going to continue to bring that content in the coming years. So I want Geekazine around for its 20th anniversary. So that's what, 2027, 25, and 2032. And as far as I can go, as long as I can go. And maybe we can get other people so we can continue this on. So even when I'm no longer here, somebody else is at the helm showing you the cool stuff and doing the cool things. So that does it for this video. Thank you guys very, very much. Please share it with other people. Please let them know what's going on over Geekazine. And of course, like I said, I can only do it so far with some health issues, like I said, with the Bell's palsy and things like that. It gets tougher to actually get on screen and do this stuff with you guys, but I still want to do it. And I hope you help by, subscribing if you haven't subscribed, hitting that bell notification so you know when the next video comes in, and then commenting down below. And I'll try and start reading the comments a little bit more and responding to you guys as best I can. So you can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Geekazine, Think Magazine, put in a geek. That's me. And of course, we're on Threads too. Threads.net, /@Geekazine, TikTok.com/@Geekazine as well. So thanks a lot for watching. And I hope you stick around with me. And please let me know what you'd like to see in the comments below. And until next time, you guys, geek out.